Ah, there you are. Good morning. Good morning. I hope this finds you safe and well because, of course, that is the most important thing. And it is a beautiful morning here after having had hail this week. Hail showers Wednesday and Thursday. Well, it is May, but we could count them as April showers, I suppose. Anyway, on with work. What have we got for you today? First thing is mandatory classification list opinions update. Now, the CLP team and the HSE are beavering away like mad to try and catch up to the EU's opinions on new harmonised classification. And they've just published a whole pile more, some of which may be of interest. We've got to remember, as usual, as you've no doubt heard me say many times, this is just the opinion of the HSE as the competent authority for this set of regulations. But you can download them from this page. They're in Excel. They need to be signed off by the minister. And frankly, after the week we've had in UK politics, who knows who that's going to be by the time the sign-off is due to happen. So, let me just pop that below this video now. It didn't seem to work the first time. IT, great when it works, isn't it? So that's the UK thing. Now, we've got a couple of things for the EU, and both of them are courtesy of Stephen Brennan at Foresight. If you're not already signed up to his free newsletter and you're interested in regulatory affairs, I do really recommend it. The first thing is on SVHCs, and I'm just going to pick up that post because it's one of these things that looks like it's really technical, but actually it isn't. I shall pop the link to the post below this video now. What Stephen has noticed is that for the first time ever since we've had REACH, to the best of my knowledge, we have an acknowledgement from the EU that just because something goes onto the candidate list, that's the SVHC list, it doesn't mean it's necessarily going to go forward for authorisation. Now, some of us oldies have been banging on about the fact that the SVHC list doesn't have a removal mechanism for quite some time. Because what's the point of going through everything? Good morning, Adam Batting, by the way. Thank you. That's the great thing about genuine lives, isn't it? But what's the point of having a list that something goes on, and even if it's found not to be hazardous in the way that it was suspected, it can't be removed? Now, even apparently Prop 65 in California does have a removal mechanism. So for goodness sake, surely we need one over here. So that's the first thing from the EU. Now, the second thing from the EU is on a subject dear to my heart, and it's on lead weights in fishing. Now, if you are an angler, then you will have spotted this behind me, which is a beautiful set of drawings of Oliver Edwards's hand-tied fishing flies. So this is a subject on which I actually know what I'm talking about, genuinely. So what Stephen Brennan said in his post, and I will just pick it up just now. There we are. That's it there. He said, the EU is restricting lead for angling. And I was like, whoa, hang on a minute. And I did a little digging, and you can see my comments underneath Stephen's. But basically, it's been banned. Lead shot for angling has been banned in the UK since 1986. Yeah, 1986. And where have the EU been in all this? The EEC and now the EU? Trying to avoid the fact that if anglers use lead weights and there are swans around and they get tangled up in it, they will eat the lead shot. The lead shot will be digested in their crops, in their gizzards rather, I should say. They will cut it up, grind it up into such tiny, tiny particles, which is why they eat stones to help with that. And maybe they think the lead shot's a stone. That's the other thing we're not sure about. But they'll eat that up. It will be ground down into such tiny particles. It gets in their bloodstream and it kills them. This is a complete no-brainer. We have perfectly decent alternatives. You don't see British coarse anglers whinging about the situation. We just get on with it. And although there's been a bit of regulatory jiggery-pokery to appear as if the GB rules followed the EU ones, no, it's been banned. Let's stop kidding ourselves. It's been banned. It should be banned. It's a no-brainer. Where the hell are you, EU? Or are you not as environmentally friendly as you make out? I will get off my soapbox. Thank you so much for listening. So yes, so those were the two EU things. And you're probably thinking, what about the reasons to be cheerful? And the answer is, from Countdown this week, we have interesting collective nouns. And this is Susie Dent explaining it. Hang on, let me find that. So there you go. So that's nearly it from me for today. Obviously, I'm going to be at Chem UK next week. I'm on stand at H160 with the Chemical Regulation Self-Help Group. And we hope to see as many of you there as humanly possible. But it's going to be such a great event. Let me see if I can find the... let me see if I can find the link in case you have not signed up yet. I will pop the link in as well. Obviously, it's not essential that you attend, but it's what I love about it is it's such a great way to catch up with people, particularly if you work remotely. Sometimes it's your only chance to meet clients. But yes, it's such a good thing. I'm looking forward to it so much. So that's it for me for today. Have a lovely, lovely weekend. And I hope to see you next week, maybe in person, but otherwise next Friday if we're spared. Take care of yourselves. Bye.